Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Christian Rasmussen of HMD Motorsports and also the current Indy Next points leader. How's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me. How are you doing?
Doing well. So of course, getting the big win in Iowa. Dealing with weather and all that. Getting obviously they got the race in. What was that like to get the win and to get the points lead back?
No, obviously, super exciting. I knew going into the weekend that it would be a great opportunity for me to gain some points back on Nolan. I had been super strong in the test we had there, and we just continued that for the weekend. You know, right from the get go in first practice, I was fastest. Obviously didn't get the pole position, but then dominated the race. So yeah, no, I was very happy. I think we're in a good spot right now, 22-point lead, I believe, and have a good few races coming up here for the rest of the season where I think we can, win some more races and extend that lead.
Yeah, so going into this, of course, you guys are off this week, but you guys are with IndyCar the rest of the way. Of course, one race at Nashville, one race at WWT Raceway, also known as Gateway, Portland, and then two races to end the year at Laguna Seca. Not too far away. Only 5 races left in the season. What's it going to be like? And two road courses to end the year, one final street course, and then another oval. So what's all different kinds of tracks to kind of close out the season? What do you feel like your team needs to do to get you across way and then get the championship?
Yeah, we have those, and then not to forget the breakout weekend at IMS.
Right about that.
We're racing there as well. But no, I think we'll just continue what we've been doing. I think we've HMD and the crew on my car has been doing a great job all year. I don't think there's no need to reinvent the wheel. I think we just continue down the path that we've been going, and I think we'll be all right. We've shown good pace at every single place we've gone to. If that's an oval, street circuit, or a permanent road course, we've been quick everywhere. So I fully believe in the team and the package that they have and that we've developed together. And I think we're in a good spot for the rest of the season. Going into Nashville with a year of experience in the car and on that track, I think it's going to be super important. And I think that's going to give me an advantage. And that combined with the package that we have for the street circuit in terms of the car setup and stuff, I think we're in good shape to have another very good weekend there.
Totally forgot you guys are going back to Indy. This is actually because if I'm not mistaken, I think Indy Next is going there twice this year. You guys, I think you only went once last year, so I totally forgot about that. You're going when the NASCAR weekend is there. So what's going back to going to Nashville, running the street course, you have experience at that from last year. What do you feel like that course is going to kind of bring?
No, I think it'll bring some good racing. I really love Nashville as a city. I think it's a super cool city to hang around it, and so obviously there's that part that adds to it, just to make it a great weekend. And yeah, obviously the racing part is going to be good. I think it's a track where you can pass. It's not easy by no means, but I think it'll be good. I think like every other Indy next weekend, I think qualifying is going to be key, and then staying up front, managing your tires and managing your P2P. I think if we can do that, I think we're set up for a good race finish.
Yeah. So Nashville, and then of course you guys are going back to Indy. What was I know Indy did not go well for HMD the last time you guys were there. But overall, but what do you feel like you need to do the second time around that you didn't do in the first time?
I think we just need to take the lessons that we learned at the first Indy GP and then apply them. I think in terms of, overall pace, maybe we weren't 100%, but I think we did learn something the last time around. So I think if we apply that, I think we're in good shape.
But yeah, I know that that Indy weekend is going to be massive, especially with all those guys in the NASCAR race, with SVG and Kostecki and all those guys. Are you? I know that I know you guys got a lot going on that weekend, but do you think at some point do you think you would go up and try to meet them or something?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll definitely be hanging around. I think that's a cool, part of the racing world as well. So when they're in town, obviously we'll have to come take a look. If I'm gonna go up and say hi to them, I don't know. But I think just gonna be focused on doing my own thing.
Yeah, man. I know, I know this, I know at this time of the year, a lot of questions have, the annual, what are you going to do next year? Questions have probably been asked to you a lot. So I don't know if you know anything right now, but I know obviously your main focus is the championship and all that, but what's it like to kind of see, it's like, oh, where's he going and all that? I'm pretty sure you've gotten questions about that. How are you handling all that?
Yeah, no, it's definitely an exciting time. Obviously, right now our main goal is to finish the championship and go win the championship and the scholarship, and then hopefully by then we'll know more about what's going to happen next year. I think no matter what, our goal is to make it into IndyCar, full time for next year. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much more to add to that right now. I wish I did, but we're just working away on it. First of all, focusing on this year, and then we'll see what comes.
Yeah. So, with Nash, what is the going back to Nashville? What is the toughest part about that track? Is it going over the bridge, or what is the toughest thing about that course?
It's just a street circuit, right? And it'll bite back very hard if you make a mistake. So it's just about keeping your nose clean the whole weekend, and use practice to get up to speed and develop the car for qualifying. But it's a street race like every other. Obviously the track is different, but in terms of the approach, it's very much the same. You just gotta go out, hope you roll off the truck well. If don't, make the changes necessary to get where you need to be, and then go send it in qualifying and hope you qualify well. It's I did say you can pass. It is still super hard in these cars, so qualifying is going to be key. So that's going to be where our focus is.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Christian, have fun in Nashville, and thanks for coming on. We'll definitely be talking to you later on in the year.
Yeah, thank you very much.